video is about skincare. So I got interested in skincare very early on. As I can remember, I was always interested in health and looking a certain way, but I don't know if it's probably from my insecurities as a kid. I don't know. So the first memory that I have about skincare is that my mom would slather coconut oil on my hand and my legs before I go to school, and what would happen is that it will collect all the dust. I have dry skin, dry to normal, then it would get even more drier when I come back, and my legs were always dry. That's what I remember as a kid. And then during teenage or something, I read on this newspaper that you should use sunscreen in summer, and that helps your skin. That's where I got some knowledge about SPF, and I got my hands on this sunscreen lotion with my pocket money, and that's where it all started. At that time I didn't have any money, so I also got this book from my aunt which had like homemade face packs and things like that. So I would just put haldi paste and all those things on my face, and that was a time. That was my whole skincare. Even when I was in college, I was not into skincare that much. Then I got a face wash, a sunscreen, and a moisturizer. I think that's the basic kit you need if you are like a beginner who is getting into skincare. Get a good quality face wash, get a good quality moisturizer, and a sunscreen. That's pretty much all you need. Then I started researching and I created a routine for myself. I have somewhat of a dry skin, even though I'm from a hill station in Kerala, so the air there is a bit dry, so I always have to use lip balms and moisturizers. But even when I'm in Kochi, I feel like I have to follow that routine. Even though it's a humid place, I have to use moisturizer. So let's get into the current skincare routine. I have a sensitive skin too. I have a sensitive gut, I have a sensitive skin. I have been managing all these things through diet and skincare and learning. Most of the days I don't wash my face with a face wash in the morning, but I keep some cold water in the fridge and I wash my face with it, just water. And because I have a dry skin, it doesn't usually cause problems. If I feel like it's a bit oily, then I would use this. This is my face wash. This is the moisturizing face wash by Simple. I really like this one. This is also for sensitive skin. This is not that expensive. It's on Amazon. I buy everything from either from Amazon or Nika. So this is the face wash that I am using right now, and it works for my sensitive and dry skin. So if I'm going somewhere, I use these serums. One of these serums, this one is from L'Oreal, and this one is from Mamaearth. I use either one of these, and on top of that I use a moisturizer, and this is my moisturizer. This is from the brand Minimalist, and this is a really good one. This may not be for normal or oily skin people because it has oil in it. It's very oily, but I really like it. It works for my dry skin. So this is one of my favorite moisturizers. This is my second pack. This one is also one of my favorite from Retinol. This is a ceramide and hyaluronic acid moisturizer. It's a very thick consistency and it's almost over. And I also got Nutriderm. I feel like this is a basic moisturizer with vitamin E. This is a really good one. This is not that thick, but this is the most expensive one among these three. So that's the moisturizer. Sometimes I use this natural hydrating face mist by Momsco, but the problem is that I don't like the smell. I won't repurchase this. Then if I'm working from home, I just want to look a bit put together, but I don't want to wear full makeup. Then I would use this Lotus Natural Glow. This is a tinted moisturizer with SPF, so it's all in one. This is actually not my shade. This is a lighter shade, but it doesn't matter. It's a moisturizer, so it doesn't give you that ashy look. Then my sunscreen. I use this is my current sunscreen, and I use it on days when I go outside, or most of the days, even if I'm sitting here, I do use sunscreen. So it's a really good sunscreen. This has niacinamide, vitamin B5. This is an SPF 50 sunscreen. This is a really good one. Then that's my morning skincare. So I would just give you my shade of the foundation if anybody of you are interested. I have two foundations. This is the Fit Me Golden Caramel 332. This is a good shade for me. I tried the toffee, but it's a bit darker for my skin tone. I have a very yellow skin tone. This is K Beauty's 155 white tan foundation, and this is like an absolute match to my skin tone. I think this is really my shade, but this doesn't have a lot of coverage. I think Fit Me has a better coverage than this one. So for nighttime routine, when I come back, I use this cleansing balm. This is from Rhythm, and this is the first cleansing balm I got, and I really liked it. But I don't know if I would repurchase it because I haven't tried many cleansing balms. This one doesn't have any smell. It smells like oil. This has like a charcoal kind of, it's black, it has charcoal in it. So it works pretty well. I use that. Then I go ahead with same face wash. Then I have actually started using retinol. This is from Minimalist. This is 0.3% retinol. This is not that concentrated. When you start with retinol, you have to start with a lesser concentration, otherwise your skin will react. And after using retinol, you have to use sunscreen, you have to use moisturizer, because your skin will be a little bit sensitive to everything. I can absolutely see a difference even after using this one. This is a really good one for beginners. I recently started using retinol. I'm 27, so this is time. Salicylic acid 2%. I see a lot of people using very concentrated exfoliants. This is something I got from a YouTube channel. I will link it down below. She's a dermatologist. For Indian skin, we have a different type of melanin. I don't remember the specific, but since we have a tendency to hyperpigment very easily, we shouldn't use very, concentrated exfoliants, especially chemical exfoliants. So we have to be really careful with exfoliants. This is 2%. This is very light. Don't overuse it. It's really bad for you. Like, it will destroy your skin barrier. I use it once or twice a week max. That's all. I don't overuse it. Then I also have a niacinamide serum with hyaluronic acid. This one. These are all three of them are from Minimalist. I've been using these for a while. Then I have the hydrating serum, and I have 5 serums overall. I haven't used a vitamin C so far, so I have to try that. And that's all for my skincare. So basically, we have a good cleanser. If you're a beginner, just have a cleanser and a moisturizer. That's all you need. Just a good cleanser and a moisturizer for your skin type. Then introduce a serum, maybe introduce, okay, I forgot sunscreen. If you're a beginner, you should have a cleanser, a sunscreen, and a moisturizer. These are the 3 things you need according to me. You don't need anything else. If you're closing 30, then you can include a serum like a retinol serum. Those are the basics. Then you can add anything, but don't. This is all the skincare that I own. Don't overuse it. I also use a mask occasionally. I don't stick to the same mask. Currently, I have Dot and Key's mask. Oh, I didn't show you my lip balm. I have the Minimalist lip balm with SPF. I actually broke the bottle, so it's a little tiny bottle. I'll put an image here or something. I also have a Dot and Key's lip balm for office, because the glass bottle one is difficult to carry. It's really pretty. It's a really good formula for me, but it's difficult to carry. So I have a tube one from Dot and Key, and that's all I have in terms of skincare. I occasionally use a mask. This is my mask. This is Illuminating Glow Detan Clay Polish from Dot and Key. I occasionally use this one, and I actually broke the tub. This is a glass bottle. This really pretty design, but it's difficult to carry, and the formula is really good. The Minimalist SPF 30 lip balm. This also has SPF in it. This is Dot and Kiss. I'm not a big fan of this, but it's easy to carry around and reapply when you're in office because it has a little bit of color. So whenever you are like sitting there, you can use this. That's all the skincare that I own. I kind of wanted to build a minimal skincare and skincare set. That's all for today's video. Also, I have a few tips for skin. I have had my fair share of skin problems even when since I was a child, mostly because of my diet. So if you are having like breakouts or big cysts or acne, there may be hormonal problems underneath. Obviously, see your doctor. And I have seen that for a lot of people, diarrhea can break you out even though you are not lactose intolerant. I have done an elimination diet to figure out my sensitivities, so I will do a separate video about that. It's a bigger topic. Do an elimination diet if you suspect you are reacting to some food. So the thing is, your skin is like porous, and whatever you put on your skin, use good quality products with good ingredients. When it comes to skincare, consistency is the key. Don't use these miracle products. They are probably harmful for you. Your skin is porous, and your whatever you put on your skin, it gets absorbed in your skin to an extent. So be careful. There's a site called EWG. You can just copy the ingredients and put there, and they'll show you what's good and what are the worst ingredients in your products. So I used to do this religiously before. Then I realized I don't have a lot of options in India. Most of the products don't pass the EWG safe evaluation, and I also think there's a lot of genetics in it because I never had acne, not even when I was in my teenage years, but I had a lot of like eczema kind of problems. So I think it's mostly connected to whatever I eat rather than whatever I put on my skin. There has been an incident in Kochi, and the air quality has been so bad, and I have been reacting to it. Like skin has been reacting to it. I have been feeling itchy and things like that. So also get good sleep, get good quality sleep. That's also a bigger topic that we will definitely discuss on this channel. If you want to know about that, I have my blogs link in the description. You can go and check that out, and I have written a few articles about sleep and how I improved my sleep. For example, I'm very caffeine sensitive, and we have this habit of having a coffee or tea in the evening, but I started sleeping so well after cutting caffeine out of my diet after like noon. So caffeine has a 5 hour or 6 hour half-life. It stays in your system for like 6 hours, and whenever I drink caffeine or drink a coffee after 2 or in the evening, I don't fall asleep until like 12 or 1 p.m. Otherwise, I'd be flat at 10 p.m. I feel more refreshed when I sleep around 10 before 11 and wake up around 7 before 7, around between 6 and 7. Changing my diet has saved me a lot. If you enjoy the video, leave a comment down below. Like, so this channel is about lifestyle design. We will discuss health, we will discuss a little bit of career, wealth, productivity, all those sort of things. We will discuss books, other resources, things like that. So if you are interested in those kind of content, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.